Mrs. Erker. So this is the video explaining briefly my project. So my question was, what would happen if because my group left me, if I put mordants in at different times, and like my hypothesis is if we change the order the mordant is added, then the eggs will have various results because the dye works better when mordant is put at a specific time. And then this project involved like the mordanting process and how it would affect the eggs, in my case, how would it affect the eggs if I put it in at different times. My results were, if I were to explain my results in one word, I would say disappointing, honestly. Like, I saw all these things of like dyeing eggs with beet juice online, which I did my backup research with the specific material that I was using, and it was like this super nice, it was like kind of like a baby pink, and sometimes it was a darker pink, and that's what I expected, and instead I got like a brownish, it was kind of like, it looked like an egg, like those brown eggs, that's what it looked like. And then the other two kind of looked, one had a light pink and the other one had like a nice color, but when I touched it, the color rubbed off on my finger. And that was the one with the mordant before the fabric, before the dye. So I learned that, well, first of all, that the internet lies, and that, I don't know, maybe it had something to do with the mordant that I was using, which was vinegar. So I learned a lot of things, but mostly it was just that eggs are maybe not the greatest thing to dye with beet juice. So my hypothesis was supported in some ways, and in others it wasn't. My hypothesis was like, the results will vary because the dye works best when mordant is put in at a specific time. And I thought that, but what happened was the mordant only worked well when it was after the dye. So yes, I don't have a view of my project because I don't know if it has to do with the mordant or the dye, or I don't know, or the eggs, but they started to rot from the inside and they started to stink a lot, and my mom was not having it, so we had to throw it away.